Welcome you all to Rotary Health Talk. Today, Dr. Felix Akara, consultant pediatrician, will be addressing on a topic COVID-19 vaccine, SPD vaccine. Over to you, doctor.
By the November 2020, only in 11 months the vaccine has rolled out. So such a speedy, needy vaccine was the COVID vaccine. Actually, it is the centenary of coronavirus. The coronavirus was first discovered in 1920s in chicken. It was causing bronchitis like features then. So it was called IBV, infective bronchitis virus. In 1968, June and David named this virus as coronavirus. And in 1971, the name was acclaimed universally. This decade, in 2003, SARS came, then in 2013, MERS came. So in 2019, when there were the pneumonia-like respiratory conditions in Wuhan, we were calling it SARS-CoV-2, SARS-CoV-2. It was also called novel coronavirus. So it was called nCoV. And finally, on January first week, it was internationally called COVID-19. So it is coronavirus disease 19 virus. The WHO confirmed the corona disease by January 5th. Look the speed by which the genome identification came. By January 12, 13, 14, the genome was identified and published. The genome was there in the laboratories because the SARS was studied in detail, MERS was studied in detail. So with the comparison, the differences were published in January 12th. This made the vaccine discovery very fast. And by 11 months, in November 13th, the first vaccine rolled out. So the timeline of COVID vaccine is like this. So there was many a death over this disease, so that we know that the only cure was vaccine. The world know the only cure was vaccine. So by March 16, the Moderna vaccine has given its first dose to the first volunteer. The Oxford vaccine, which we are using in collaboration with Oxford AstraZeneca and Serum Institute of India, the first volunteer was given on April 23rd. By the time, the whole world were making a rat race with each other. Each one wanted to get its vaccine out first. So there are three phases in the conduct of vaccine: phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. That are the preclinical phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. The preclinical phases were in animals. The phase 1, you will be vaccinating on about 100 people. In phase 2, you will be vaccinating on about 1,000 people of different doses and different age group and different races like that. And you will be studying in detail. The result will be out by 1.5 months. And in the phase 3 trial, you will be studying with about 20,000, 30,000 people. And the first phase ever in the universe was started with the Sputnik S. Sputnik 5. It was wrongly written as Sputnik S. The phase 3 trial, the first phase 3 trial in the world was of CanSino. CanSino is a Chinese vaccine. It is not available in the market. It is mainly meant for Chinese soldiers. See the next but one line. By August 31st, the phase 3 of Sputnik started. But see the line before, the August 15, August 11th, the Sputnik 5 was approved. So before phase 3, the Sputnik 5 was approved because the USSR, Russia wanted to take an upper hand that it is the first vaccine ever to approve in the world. The phase 3 trial of Oxford vaccine, which we are using, was started by August 23rd. And as I said, August 20th, September, October, November, 3 months time must be there to get an accurate results of these vaccine phases. So the the final result of this vaccine that we are using in UK was published on November 23rd. As I told, the Sputnik vaccine of Russia was the first one to deliver on November 15th. The UK came second. The December 8th, they have given the first vaccine to Margaret, a 90-year-old grandma. And in December 14th, US rolled out its vaccine. They given vaccine on Sandra, a staff nurse. And in India, by January 15th, the first dose was released, and it was given to a sanitary workers, Manish of All India Institute of Medical Science, Delhi. See the burden of the disease. Total cases around 100 million, death around 2 million. India also coming in second position next to US with a death of 1.5 lakhs. Luckily, we have got a data that we have active cases less than 2 weeks for last few days. From September 17, we are having the curve decrease. The graph is falling down. These are the countries where this coronavirus is happening. US 24 million, some call it as capital of corona. India second as 10 million, Brazil 8 million, UK 3 million cases, Italy 2.5 million, and Australia 28,000 cases. The death rate in India is about 1 to 3%. Now it is 1.4%. Compared to other countries, India is having a very low death rate. That's because of various theories explained. In Italy, the death rate is slightly more, maybe because they were not exposed to Mars, SARS, etc. Maybe cross immunity is less there. Maybe BCG and MMR vaccination programs are running low because they are also helping in covering the vaccine death. So by now, as of now, as of yesterday evening, 68 plus million doses were given in 26 countries, 56 countries all over the world. So 68 million doses of vaccines has been supplied already. 3.4 million doses are giving per day. And in India, for the last 6 days, we have touched 1 million doses. The peculiarity with India is, even though we were slow to start, we reached the 1 million mark in 6 days, while US reached it in 10 days and UK reached it in 18 days. So our pace is a bit faster. Many people, many renowned fellows have taken the vaccine in public. They have released the videos and and photographs of them. Right from, I have many appreciations to the Dubai King. He is taking vaccine as a part of phase 3 trials. Phase 3 trials is going on, and he is one of the candidates in the phase 3 trial. Boris, the UK Prime Minister, he is taking the vaccine after he was admitted in ICU for COVID. And many fellows have taken, but in Indian and Kerala scenario, there is no such figures to the pictures to point out. So we will go to the vaccine proper, how the vaccine works. For the vaccine, to know how the vaccine works, we have to see what's the structure of vaccine, which we have described before. These red bugle-like structures are S proteins. Then the blue stranded structure is RNA. So the whole virus is depicted in this picture. So there are 4 types of vaccines. Basically, the mRNA vaccine, viral vector vaccine, kill vaccine, and subunit vaccine. Let's look into this matter. First, we will see what is whole cell vaccine. Whole cell vaccine is the inactivated vaccine. We take the vaccine, sorry, we take the virus, inactivate it with formalin, and we will make a vaccine out of it, give to the host, so that the host will make antibodies against all these things, because the whole cell is given. So it will make antibodies against S protein, M protein, E protein, N protein, everything. So the inactive vaccine, so the weakened vaccine or killed vaccine, is a whole virus vaccine. Then the most simple vaccine is subunit vaccine. We will take the spike protein only, and we will make a vaccine out of it. We will inject it into the host, so that the host will make proteins against this spike protein only. This will also work. How? Because this virus, once it entered the body, it will attach to the receptor binding sites of the human cells with the spike protein. So if there is an antibody against spike protein, then there will not be any binding with the host cell, so that either the virus infection load will be less, and definitely it will prevent the progress to the mortality and morbidity. The third vaccine is mRNA vaccine. mRNA vaccine is the donation of corona. It is a novel technology. We have not done any vaccine with mRNA. mRNA is the blue structure. The RNA is a blue structure seen inside the coronavirus. And with that, the RNA structure is studied in detail. And we have taken a part out of which the S protein is coded. So that part is taken and studied in detail. We have made the synthetic replica of these mRNA, and it is given into the host as a vaccine. But mRNA has many problems. mRNA is very fragile. It has to be stored in -70 to -20 degrees centigrade. Even in our refrigerator, if it is not ice-line deep refrigerator, we can achieve only -28 Celsius. So we have to get -70 degrees Celsius. And even for the transport, you have to maintain the temperature. So it is very unlikely to come in India in a massive way. The final vaccine is the viral vector vaccine. So this viral vector vaccine, what happens is the genetic material of the virus is taken. It is inoculated into adenovirus vaccine. It can be chimpanzee adenovirus vaccine or human adenovirus vaccine. Except in CanSino vaccine, most of the vaccine, they are using chimpanzee adenovirus vaccine. It is called CHAD vaccine. So it was first developed by Oxford. Oxford AstraZeneca has developed. So it was called ChAdOx1. What the UK vaccine, it was called ChAdOx1 because it is chimpanzee adenovirus vaccine. Why this chimpanzee adenovirus? We are getting adenovirus infection many a times. We are getting common cold because of that. So if you are using human adenovirus vaccine, then there may be a chance that some disease might happen in human body. And if you are using a chimpanzee adenovirus vaccine, it will be more immunogenic also, because we are not exposed to that thing. And again, there will not be any human infections also. So basically, the kill vaccine, the viral vector vaccine, subunit vaccine, and mRNA vaccine. These are the vaccines, 4 type of vaccines. Here, the Serum Institute vaccine, the Covishield, is viral vector vaccine. The viral vector vaccine, the viral vector here is again chimpanzee adenovirus vaccine. And this whole cell vaccine is developed by our own institute, National Institute of Virology at Pune, and they have developed this thing, and along with ICMR, they have given to Bharat Biotech, and we have developed Covaxin on it. So Covishield is a viral vector vaccine, while Covaxin of Bharat Biotech, which is in detail called BB NIV, ICMR, because of the collaboration of these three institutions. So that is the first and pure Indian vaccine, because the viral vector vaccine of the Serum Institute, they got the seeds from Oxford AstraZeneca. So it is not purely an Indian vaccine. So if the what is the second Indian vaccine? It may be a Zydus vaccine, Zydus D or Zydus 2. It is called. It is going on trial at Ahmedabad. The phase 2 is almost completed. There are phase 1 trials, phase 2 trials, phase 3 trials as explained before, and there is a method of ongoing assessment, and before that there will be a preclinical assessment for all these vaccines. The Pfizer vaccine is also called Pfizer BioNTech vaccine, Moderna vaccine. These are UK vaccines. The Sputnik vaccine is called Russian vaccine. Novavax is also again from US. Then this Oxford ChAdOx vaccine, they will call it as ChAdOx 1, the UK vaccine. It is chimpanzee adenovirus vector vaccine. So whole lot of vaccines have rolled out. In phase 3 trials, most of the are studying in about 30,000 people. So in Covishield vaccine, the third phase has been completed. The Covishield vaccine, the third phase of UK has been published, but in India, it is given to the government, but it is not published. So there is a slight confusion regarding that. And my gut feeling is that it should have been published before licensing. In Covaxin, the phase 3 trial is going just now with 27,000 volunteers. It was slightly delayed because one of the person who enrolled in December 1st died, or December 10th, died few days after giving vaccine. And on autopsy, it was found that it was a case of poisoning, and it was nothing related to this vaccine. So there was a delay in the case of Covaxin, our own indigenous vaccine. So these vaccines actually was licensed by government of India in January 1st week as an emergency use approval or emergency use authorization, exactly. So there was a Covishield Serum Institute vaccine which has completed phase 3, then the Covaxin which is ongoing with the phase 3. So why should there should be two vaccines? Shall we go with Covishield only and Covaxin should come later? Actually, other than some scientific reasons, there are political reasons also. Each government want to introduce their own vaccine. So there was a little hurry in that. We too understand that. But there are scientific explanations also. What are these scientific explanations? One, Covaxin, as you know, it is a whole cell vaccine. So if at all something happens to the spike protein by mutation, then the Covaxin will take care of that part. Again, the Covishield, you see the pace with which they are making the 5,000 units, 500 vials, 5,000 units per minute, and 24 lakhs of Covishield is made with an ultra high speed of 3 shifts of 8 hours each continuously. Even when the fire was there in the Serum Institute, it was not blocked because such a demand is there. All the neighboring countries, Afghanistan, Bhutan, the rest of the many countries have asked the vaccine from India, and we have to given it. And India has also given that. India has given to many countries, and many doses were given them free also. So even with such a vigorous pace, you can't meet the demand. So Covaxin should be there. So for two reasons: one, if at all there is any mutation, it will be a good backup vaccine. Two, with Covishield only, we can't give the target of 20% coverage to the whole population. So that's a mainly asked question. What's regarding Covishield and Covaxin? Okay. So are there any other vaccines in the world that has been approved for EUA? Yes, there was there. The Ebola vaccine was approved before phase 3 trial, and that was again called EUA. But at that time, there was only one vaccine which has which has been come out. In India, already one vaccine has completed phase 3 trial. So some people say that the Bharat Biotech vaccine should have been delayed for at least their results should be published. So regarding these vaccines, just I will go through the mRNA vaccine. It is Moderna BioNTech vaccine, Pfizer vaccine. I have mentioned that this needs strict cold chain. mRNA vaccine has now started pediatric trials also. It is the novel strategy of vaccinology, and if a new disease like Nipah is coming, then if it is prolonging for 4 or 5 months, so with this technique, you can easily make a vaccine out of it. The adenovirus vaccine, as I told you, it is a chimpanzee adenovirus vaccine. The Serum Institute use it. The Russian vaccine is using it. The CanSino is using it. The CanSino, it is not available in the market. It is only for the Chinese army. The kill vaccine, the Bharat Biotech vaccine, the other group comes the Chinese vaccine, which is Beijing vaccine and Wuhan vaccine, and the CoronaVac by Sinovac, again a Chinese company. Then another important step is the subunit vaccine. The subunit vaccine, the importance is we are using only spike protein. So there is no chance that there will be a genetic alteration in the host with this spike protein. That's the importance of this. Then many other vaccines are coming, oral vaccine, nasal vaccine. They are in pipeline also because the ease of administration is very much. Regarding the IM injection, the oral vaccine and nasal vaccines can be given at a very speedy pace so that we can complete the target easily. Regarding the mutants, there are UK mutants, Ken mutants, and South African mutants. As of now, the most of the vaccines are working with mutants also. So only the concern is the mutants will cause increased transmission rate and increased pediatric infection, and nothing more than, and no increase in morbidity, hospitalization, etc. So for the present, the mutant strains are well cared with our existing vaccines. Government of India strategy was licensing 2 vaccines on January first week. Dry run completed almost successfully. The COVID app was making some problems, but okay. The vaccination started from January 15th. 3,000 plus centers, 3 crore target in first phase. The first phase will be completing by this 28 days. Most of you have received. Whenever I get a chance, whenever I am called, I will definitely take the vaccine. That's my take on it. It's 2 doses vaccine. You will go get on one shoulder, then on another shoulder with a difference of 28 days. So in January middle, February middle. By March, you will be going into the next step. So initially, the frontline workers will be getting it. The Kerala scenario, before the dry run, we have stocked 4 lakhs of Covishield and 1 lakh of Covaxin. There are 7 plus centers in Trichy. Totally, there are about 3,500 centers in India. Just a note on Covishield and Covaxin, because these are 2 vaccines. The Covishield is Serum Institute vaccine. Covaxin is the Bharat Biotech ICMR vaccine. Covishield is a chimpanzee virus vector vaccine, as you are now familiar with. Covaxin is a kill virus vaccine from NIV. It is inactivated with formalin and given with adjuvant to the virus. The Covishield is acting mainly against spike proteins, while Covaxin is acting against the whole virus. The Covishield phase 3 is completed, results not in public domain of India, but in UK it is okay. Then Covaxin phase 3 is ongoing. The results are yet to come. The Covishield is similar to Oxford AstraZeneca. They are stepbrothers. The Covaxin is similar to Chinese vaccine. Covishield is similar to Oxford vaccine and Sputnik vaccine. The cost of Serum Institute vaccine is around 250 rupees. In public domain, it will be available in near future. They are planning like that with a cost of around 750, 800 rupees. Bharat Biotech has also given the price target of 295 and in public domain less than 10,000. Moderna is the costliest vaccine, which is the mRNA vaccine. Many of the research has taken place. $33, Pfizer $20, Novavax $16, and Sputnik $9. So the most cost-effective vaccine is Serum Institute vaccine. The Bharat Biotech in India has given 20 lakh doses to government free of course. So from that, India is giving to the neighboring countries also, mostly free of cost at present. Still, the most important thing is SMS only. The most important vaccine is SMS only. The social distancing to prevent droplet spread, mask and face shield to prevent aerosol spread, and sanitization for fomite spread. What's peculiar with India? 60% of the total vaccine production of the world is from India. The Serum Institute is the world's the highest capacity vaccine manufacturer with 5,000 doses per minute, as I told. The first country to approve 2 vaccines on the same day with controversies. NIV developed the first kill Indian vaccine. It is our prestigious institute of National Institute of Virology at Pune. It is the biggest vaccination program ever rolled out in the world, has given 1 million vaccines in 6 days. Now less than 2 active cases mark has achieved in India. Then take home messages. It is the fastly developed vaccine. mRNA is the novel technique of the vaccine. Definitely it will decrease in all studies. It has proven beyond doubt. It will cause severe cases, mortality and hospitalization. No doubt in that. No need of yearly change of vaccines like influenza, as the genetic material is stable and mutations are not much happening. Antigenic drifts and shifts are not taking place as in influenza. The children and pregnant ladies will not get vaccines recently. Most vaccine will work against mutant strain. That is the consensus as of now. mRNA vaccine and adenovirus vaccines are slightly reactogenic. That means more painful, make local reactions and like that when compared to other vaccines. mRNA is less likely to come to India. mRNA is the most efficacious vaccine. It is about 95% efficacy ratio. The Serum Institute has given the vaccine efficacy as 70 to 90%. The Bharat Biotech vaccine has given the efficacy rate of 90%. So if a vaccine in a pandemic situation, if more than giving 50% efficacy, it can be approved. And if it is more than 70% efficacy, it should definitely be approved. That is the take of WHO. So that our 2 vaccines are there in India. So thank you for patient listening. I am not here again. I am telling you, you can take vaccine, you cannot take vaccine, you can take this vaccine, you can take that vaccine, you can wait for the next vaccine. Okay, thank you.
Please like, share, and subscribe. Stay safe and be smart. Thank you.